I looked it up, and you don't need to peel kiwis.
Well, I mean, I didn't look it up, but I'm pretty sure you didn't have to do that either. As a matter of fact, I think that'll earn you a cozy coat at the insane asylum. It's gonna make it feel like somebody's giving you a big hug, and I just know your mouth itch.
It smells like 17-year-old girls' stinky feet.
Now, I appreciate an experiment. I mean, it's how we learn things, and I'm a bit of a scientist myself. Now, while I do not know what raw chicken is supposed to smell like after it's sat outside in the heat for an extended period of time, I also don't know what a 17-year-old girl's foot smells like at any point in time. Why do you? That's my question. I need an answer. So is this supposed to be a trick or a treat? Or is that depending on the recipient? You know, it's a lot of questions I could ask here. I'm going to just tell you, have a good day. A table flew around my room before you came. Excuse the I had to, bro. But honestly, I don't really know what the point of this video is. What I can tell you is that if you watch it long enough, you'll get to see the tables turn. For those who have yet to experience it, this is exactly what life feels like right before it gets better. But like everything's going to go wrong, it's going to suck, and you're going to feel stuck like you're walking up the opposite side of an escalator at a normal pace. But how you go about the next step is what's going to put you in the right direction. Because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to stay exactly where you're at. But if you alter your method, you might get where you're trying to go, fam. Like, you know, trying to run up the escalator instead. If you got the speed and the stamina, that could work, but not everybody cut like that, you know. Or doing the right thing, which is going to the correct side of the escalator. Or in his case, flipping over the bread, getting a better knife. It's not always about where you're trying to go. Sometimes it's just the method that you're trying to get there, you know. And that could be you realizing that you should have took the stairs, you know, or an elevator. And sometimes that's just going to that correct side of the escalator, bro. So, you know, make those adjustments and figure it out, bro, and lock in. Now, he may be lacking the element of surprise, but don't get it twisted. That brother is passing out slumber party invites, okay? Irrefutable naps. You get connected with one of those, your whole family tree gonna forget about you, fam. You might as well go ahead and call it a day. You can be learning how to walk again. Brother's swinging with a disregard for human life, bro. I don't want no fade with him. He got them anime character punches.
Y'all shop at Aldi's?
I just feel like there's a more pressing question afoot, you know? Like why you got a baby leg growing out of your titty meat?
I'm in the middle of this bed in, and look at this. Look at this view.
Oh yeah, this gotta be AI. Actually idiotic. That brother said I'm in the middle of a bear den. Why? Yeah, you must think you Goldilocks or something. It's not gonna end the same way for you as it did for her. You gotta cool it down a little bit, man. But not too much though, because you know we rely on white people to do stuff like this. Because we not gonna do it. That's a pretty good way to turn a drive-through into a drive-by. Man asked for a McDouble and y'all brought him a butt bun. Unfortunate. You know, but it's his fault. Shouldn't have went to McDonald's for food. It's not fast, fresh, or feasible anymore. My brother, still mooing is an understatement. If a full moon came out tonight, that cow would jump over it. Okay, that putting a knife into that steak probably counts as a confirmed kill. You got to put at least a little bit more heat to it.
And in the deal, all you gotta do,
brother, what are you doing? And see, the thing is, what AI constantly advancing, you see a video like this and think, what, that AI getting good, ain't it? Come to find out, it's just real, regular, homegrown human stupidity. And the thing is, he ain't hurt nobody, so I ain't mad at you. You know, if you want to make washing machine meat bouillon cubes, you go ahead and do your thing. It's just, you know, why? Boy, I bet your nuts feeling like a speed bag in a boxing gym. Let me explain something to you, though. Even in the land of fiction where beings can run fast enough to warp reality and time, there has never been a person fast enough to outrun pain, my brother, so you might as well go ahead and sit and marinate in it. Oh, he's no longer with us. I think I just seen that brother's shoulders touch. Does anybody know his whereabouts? Now, when I seen this video, I thought to myself, that's not the Undertaker. That's the Undertaker. You know, took the hard ER off, you know what I'm saying? Open up the comment section. By God, it's the item taker. Brother, what? Under arrest. Somebody even said that's the Undertaker before he's an unlocked character. Now, all three of those are hilarious, bro. But I'm going to give y'all an example of when you take a joke, and it's like a little racial joke, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. If it's funny, you get away with it. But then there's that person that just say something stupid. Under watermelon. Brother, what? The rule to racist jokes is the joke has to be funny. If it's not funny, it's just racist.
My decision to get clean. I did it for me, admittedly.
Quit what? Life? Tell me how you supposed to breathe with no air. I mean, you can't live, can't breathe with no air. That's how I feel whenever you ain't there. No, for real though, I get it. Honestly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you should, but no, I get it. Boy, you was about this close to becoming an elementary division problem. You was gonna know what it felt like to be on the receiving end of that Kung Lao hat, man. I bet your guardian angel looking for a raise and paid time off right now.
I don't know how fast I'm going. I don't know the RPMs. I don't know how...
Now, I'm a car guy, so I do have two ideas of what may be wrong. Now, the first one is your car is an Autobot, and they got the brakes beat off of it in a fist fight by a Decepticon. Now that brother's suffering from CTE, and it's only going to get worse with time. Take him to the junkyard, he threw. The second one, that's a self-destruct sequence, and you need to eject those Cedo, cuz. Congrats! Boy, y'all done messed up. Granny thought she got caught in cannon fire. I don't know if y'all gonna need a diaper or a defibrillator, but she gonna need some help.
That's uppercutting, right? Uppercutting! Yeah, uppercutting! Uppercut!
And this is why you gotta play with proximity chat on sometimes, fam. You could have had a warning. I mean, that first uppercut was warning enough, boy. He tried to hit you with one of them. Here we go! Boom, boom. Super Mario jump uppercuts. You know, you be busting bricks with them and you took one to the chin. Now the man got you out here practicing spontaneity, boy. You took an unscheduled slumber. Quite unfortunate. Does your coworker hate everyone? Because I just can't see me offering that to anybody I cared about. I mean, I don't even think a crock pot comes with a setting capable of cremation. So this is quite the feat. I mean, I can't even identify what that is. That might be tortoise back right there. That could be a missing coworker in that crock pot. I'm not going to ask no questions. You think your dog did something to his throat, bro. You not slick. That's that painting that sing the theme song for SpongeBob. Boy, that dog got possessed by the Flying Dutchman. That's actually kind of horrifying, though. Could you imagine hearing that chasing you in the dead of night? I said make chicken Alfredo. You done made chicken afraid, ho. Go ahead and turn that pot off for me. I don't even know what that is that you done concocted in that pot, but I don't want none of it.
Why are you crying, Mommy?
Am I pretty?
You are not. It's okay.
Oh! Well, I assume that wasn't the answer you were looking for. Let this be a reminder to never answer a question with another question. I mean, while you can respect the honesty of a child, and although their words cut deeper than a knife, I can only imagine the pain that you must feel inside. Because while the body may live on, the soul has departed. But don't you worry, child. I'll guide your soul to the crossroads with delicate hands and a hug.
This is the meal. Yes, just a few cloves of garlic.
A few cloves of garlic, fam? I thought you was eating beef and beans. But instead, you walking around with breath that could repel the most vile of vampires and a fart that could give you fed time. Ain't no way I'm finna be nowhere near you. Man, I'm just be honest with y'all, bro. I hate seeing videos like that, man. It really bothered me at my core. Because, like, it's just such a stupid question to ask. Like, is a steak worth more than that cow's life, bro? That adorable cow. I mean, look at him. No decent human would agree with that, man. You can get way more than one steak out of that cow. I mean, you can get burgers and beef tips and... Just out of curiosity, what was the pet that you got your kids? A Call of Duty zombie? Huh? A chupacabra? A skinwalker, fam? I can't tell what's going on in there, but it sounds like whatever the pet is getting tormented by the children. And that's concerning because it sounds like whatever it is will be tormenting the children. Now, see, let me just explain to you the craziest part of the disrespect. And it's not in the fact that they have multiple other bags up there, meaning they intentionally selling you restaurant-styled air for $5.99 in broad daylight, bro. They put on the bag made with corn. That was made with oxygen, okay? If y'all wanted to save money, y'all could have just made the packaging smaller, fam. Y'all want to take chips out the bag, though. You can see through the bag, bro. Like, y'all ain't got to tolerate this disrespect, fam. Make them feel it. And the person behind the camera just hooting and hollering. I know that made it worse. Yeah. She was screaming like she watched Mufasa fall to his death again, man. You know, I was always curious about the backstory for the bronze kneecap. Guess we know now, boy. I don't know what part of your leg is going to be, but something on there going to need replacement in the near future, fam. And I know on that walk home, you realize that you ain't never going to be the same again. Fam, be walking like a pirate for the rest of your days, fam. And the worst part about it was the flip wasn't even cool, fam. You thought you was Spider-Man. Now you just Spider-Man far, far from heroism, bro. You not there yet. Okay, go put some work in. You could have went home like a regular pedestrian, mind you, but you know, tried to show off for the hoes, man. That don't ever end well, do it. Sister, why don't you go ahead and slide that corner on this plate right here? Because I was looking close at the screen and said you think you got the best mac and cheese. All I'm saying is you can know if you give me peace.
Every day we eat good McDonald's. This is my second video.
Hey, fam, you know, if you're hearing from me, it's probably about that time. You know what I mean? I say it with love, bro. I don't need you to eat or make nothing else. All right? Every time I see you on my feed, your car look more and more uncomfortable to be in. You stuffed in there like Mr. Incredible, breathing like an overheated PC fan. I need you to switch up the lifestyle, kinfolk. All right? You got to do it before it's too late, bro. Because it gets to a point. We at that point.
I think the scariest thing about high functioning depression is that people stop checking in because you appear like you.
Man, if you needed a visual aid of what it looked like to see somebody that's lost in that hole, bro, you ain't got to look no further than me. I mean, I'm a bit tricky because, you know, I guilted myself in a life. So as far as like me harming myself, people don't really have that concern because, you know, my cousin got killed. She was 7 months pregnant, and seeing 2 lives being taken from them and their opportunity to see the better days, man, the other side of the fence, man, it just made wanting to die feel selfish. You know, so I vowed to live, you know, and experience life, and on their behalf, and hopefully one day for myself. But man, it just didn't play out like that, though. Man, I hollowed when my cousin got killed because I didn't know how to grieve, and I spent years hollow. But I was making life look beautiful, though, man. I was an athlete, you know, a dancer, and I was doing great at both. I got famous on the internet a little bit, and I was always, way before I even picked up a camera, that guy that was uplifting and entertaining everybody, man. I'm that one in the room full of people crying that can make everybody laugh. The one that goes to the nursing home and hang with the old people, feed the homeless, take the shoes off my feet and give them to you. You know what I'm saying? That person that's going to pull up for you when you're finna jump off the bridge and pull you down. You know what I mean? And just always trying to be everything that I wanted, that I didn't get to experience, you know? Because, like, you don't always get great examples in life, but I did have people that I didn't want to be like, and so I focused on that. I had a lot of people I didn't want to be like. And because of that, man, because I was so good at finding my way and just how I carried myself, like in my worst times, I didn't see nobody else, bro, you know? And then I made it. And when you come from poverty, it's like, seemed like when you broke, the only thing you don't have is money. But then when you have money, everything you want, you can't buy. And so that's why a lot of celebrities be in torment, man, because they make that realization. You know, the greatest things in life, you can't buy them, man. And so, you know, because I was surrounded by death and things like that, right? It's worse when you lose them people when you get the money, because now they act different. You think that money will make the person with the money change. It can, but that wasn't my case, bro. It changed all the people around me, though. A lot of them, at least. And, you know, I had somebody tell me, man, like, once you made it, it was kind of like, in my brain, I couldn't imagine you having problems, so it never crossed my mind to check on you. But, I mean, people didn't check on me before then, so I guess it wasn't all that odd. But it's just like, dang. It's like add another layer of a reason why people kind of just, like, cast you out until they need you. And, you know, living in a life where you got to question everybody's intentions, or, you know, just worried that you might get used, it's not a good way to live, you know. But it is what it is. You signed up for it, so, you know what I mean? I'm figuring it out. But, yeah, I'd be in torment most days, man.
Oh, we're on that side? Okay, thanks, Emerson. Ready?
His nuts roasting on an open fire. His wife's learning to say no. It was a bad idea from the get-go, brother. You asked her if she was ready. I don't think you was ready.
So they were cooking cow anus, beef butter. Don't let the name scare.
I have never searched for an AI logo faster in my life. That man said, we finna cook cow anus. I don't know who we is, but it ain't us. It ain't us. Get it? Well, I'm pretty slick with the words. I ain't gonna lie. But for real, though, I was concerned, man, because, like, you know, people already be eating chitlins. And I thought, you know, when we got to the oxtail, we had agreed that the hole was going to be a forbidden spot. So it's good to know we got a little bit of humanity left. I hope every day when you go into work, it feels like Monday and you don't get no break. And you save all your earnings from that job to get a tattoo and the ink don't take. And when you get home later on, I hope your wife left you all the chores. And after 20 years of being a great father, you find out that all them kids ain't yours. Okay, that's a bit excessive, but don't you do that again.
The reason why he's last but not least.
Is there a reason why y'all baptizing that brother in swamp water? Y'all was better off taking him to the river. Like, y'all got that water imported from Jackson, Mississippi, fam. Y'all gotta have some money in the budget for this. He's supposed to be getting dipped in divinity, not doo-doo. Brother, man, I got 3 tips for you, and then I'm gonna get out your here. Number 1, get them bell peppers, and just let them spend some more time on that heat. After that, you toss some cheese off in there. Now you got you a beast. And the only thing left for you to do is give me peace. Was Pickle Dog not on the Scantron sheet? I just feel like there was better answers to choose from, fam. That was quite the choice of words. We gotta change the name up.
One more week.
Will be your life expectancy. I guarantee it. I stand by it. Talking about 1 more week. If you go on a ride with those at 12 a.m., you'll be lucky to see the light of day. You understand what I'm telling you? Your body's going to be broken internally, externally, in every way that it could be. And you're talking about 1 more week? 1 more week? Are you kidding me? That tire tread is thinner than the hair follicles on Mr. Clean Scalp Meeting. You're talking about 1 more week. Do you want to get them repaired or do you want to go home? That's right. That's right. My nigga. Ooh. I felt that. Now your head tingling, bruh. Look, might I suggest going down to the local park and shadowing some of the animals that chill by the pond? Because you need to learn how to duck, you know? And I'm not going to make fun of you because we all got to start somewhere, man. That's a process. And you got to remember that it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how many times you get hit hard. Because, see, that's what really do a number on you, fam. You know, you're not supposed to be playing whack-a-mole with the melon. It'll have you not functioning properly later on in life. The rice got meat. The wings got sauce. She in the kitchen putting in work, and I done called on off because I'ma need a piece. Gonna pass a spoon and fork so I can get the ease. Halloween done passed and I ain't get a treat. But when I look real close, I done seen the feast. So let me ask you something, sister. Can you give me peace? Our cousin done pulled out the old reliables. The Joker would take one of them gloves and put it in a jack-in-the-box with a super spring and knock one of your teeth loose with it. Ain't no joke right there, man. Them boxing gloves come with quips. They be like, I'll moid Elijah. I don't even know what that means, but I don't want no problems with them. But they tell me, put them up. They all square up like this, but you don't want no problems with them. Yep, that boy say, why I oughta, and roll that sleeve up and then hit you with a haymaker that'll knock your head between the washer and dryer. I don't think you can suffer a brain injury if you don't have one, but we can look into that a little bit if we need to. Oh, there you go. What up with it, boy? I know you was probably expecting somebody else, man. You was expecting to hear that, that poor child. He was going to guide you to the cross. Nah, Baron ain't here, man. I'm his assistant. You didn't die, so no guiding to be done. He just sent me to relay a message, man, and that is that you are stuck on stupid with super glue shoes. So, you know, do with that information what you will, but please do yourself and the world a favor. Go read a book.
Crazy to me that every person who retires from the military is considered a veterinarian.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Everybody that retired from the military is a licensed veterinarian. I mean, they did risk life and limb to make sure all their dogs back home was good. That lady Candle ain't got no fuse.
Okay, everyone, to celebrate my 21st birthday.
Happy birthday, fam. 21st birthday, man. A day you'll soon forget. You know why they call it Everclear, right? Because once you drink it, anything that takes place afterwards won't ever be clear again. It's a mistake in a bottle. See, Everclear is one of them things that you just kind of avoid in life. And if you make the mistake of drinking it, you probably won't do it again if you got common sense. You know, I'd rather go to a party with Bill Cosby as the bartender than drink Everclear again, fam. You might as well go to a jet and siphon the fuel and swallow it. I'm thinking maybe after that first cut water, you should have cut it out. Yeah, that cabinet about knocked the hairstyle out your head. But I'm not going to say too much, though, because as I observed the situation, it looked like you was at home by yourself drinking alcohol for recreational purposes and chose 4 cut waters. Yeah, you are above criticism in my eyes. I'm not finna offend you and you come put your hands on me. I know you don't care about life. You was at home doing that to yourself. I don't even want to imagine what you would do to me. I apologize. Oh, nah, fam, just shoot me. Hey, they was built different back in the day, man, when they had skill-based combat. Because, see, nowadays, people got a cop-out, you know. They can't squabble. They gonna pull out that fire on you, fam, and you better off just getting them first. And I feel like that's why the world's so messed up now, bro, because back in the day, you had to train to be good at something to defend yourself, man. If your hands wasn't nice, you had to master a weapon, man. And something like that, I'm not going against, fam. I don't care what you tell me. Like, imagine you was at the club, dude step on your shoes, y'all getting a little altercation. You realize the hands ain't gonna cut it. You reach for that switch, but the switch ain't there no more, fam. You gotta pull out a sword, fight that man one-on-one to the death. You telling me y'all ain't finna get a drink and have a good time, bro? You ain't got time for all that, fam. It'll de-escalate a lot of situations, man. We need to bring that back.
Name me a country that has better food than England. I dare you.
Well, I mean, there's about 195 countries in the world, which will leave us around approximately 194. Yeah. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, y'all circled the globe in search of spices, and I guess y'all just didn't really rock with them like that. Never mastered the seasonings, but you know, that was your fault for asking that question. I think you should have started with something that y'all was really good at, like accents, you know. Name a country that has a better accent than y'all. Y'all in the top 5 for sure, you know, like best accents. I mean, in my personal opinion, at least, you know, I think Jamaicans have a cooler accent than y'all for sure, you know. And me personally, I love a Scottish accent. It's just, you know, scratches my brain a certain way, you know. And then a Southern American, obviously, I mean, we sound pretty cool, but, you know, this just wasn't the topic to choose. Man, buddy in the background laughing. That's that laugh you can have when you ain't got responsibilities yet, bro. Just wait. You know, your time gonna come. You gonna get out there in that real world, man. You gonna have a real bad day. And the only thing you had to look forward to was that food, man. And the moment it touched that floor, your life just flashed before your eyes, man. This that thing that just, you know, when that moment where you already on the bridge, bro, and you finna jump, this be the thing that'll set you off right here. It'd be it's a small inconvenience, kinda, but it ain't. You know, I'd rather get cheated on than have this happen to me. Like, I would wish this on my worst enemy. I would. You know, people say they wouldn't. I would do it because this like ain't life threatening, but it could be depending on your mental state. So, boy, that made my mouth hurt. Nah, I don't know if anybody's ever told you, but the bank don't even carry common sense. Okay. You going home and put them teeth up under that pillow and the tooth fairy give you some money for your troubles. That scooter right there costs $19,000. It can go 100 miles per hour. I just feel like that's a lot of money to spend on prime shipping to the afterlife, fam. Because if you fall off of that, it's over with, cuz. That helmet ain't nothing but a decoration. At best, you can keep the top part of the casket open. But if you fall off of that one, fam, you're through. I don't know what you did to deserve that, fam, but I would love to know, so I can avoid it at all costs. My goodness. Now, I don't know if you're right or wrong, but I do know you had it coming because you watched him walk up them steps and let him slap you. That duck was supposed to be on preheat, fam. Like, all I'm saying is, if you're going to walk up the steps and slap me, I guarantee you're going to go tumbling down.
British mushy peas.
Oh, God, I don't know why you posted that. They finna be beefing with us again. I can see the videos and comments now. Well, at least we're not getting slaughtered in mathematics. I don't get the deal. It doesn't take 15 pounds of seasonings for the food to taste good. You got a problem with a little bit of salt and pepper, bro. You know what I mean? It's a good day, isn't it?
Is snapping necks as easy as they make it seem in the movies and the video games?
Oh, man, of course not. Until you get the hang of it. Man, back in my prime, I could snap 5 or 6 necks in under 30 seconds. You should have seen me, man. He just, you know, after the first couple of dozen, it's really just muscle memory. You grab it. But you know, Once you really get it down, man, you're in and out like a deadbeat dad.
And what's Thanksgiving without my specialty mac and cheese? Let's make some seafood.
Every year when Thanksgiving come around, y'all start playing on the internet. Folks out here making mackerel and cheese, got half the bikini bottom cast on top of it. Breaking news! Why is cuz on top of the macaroni? You ain't melted the cheese down. You got miscellaneous creatures on. I ain't gonna get my piece this year. Boy, look like y'all cremated a koala bear. I don't know nothing they said in that video other than KFC, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm on their side, fam. Listen to them and get that turkey a proper burial.
Y'all ask me why my bread pudding is so good? This is why it's so good.
You know what else is good, sister? Me, on that. You ain't never heard of diabetes? I eat one scoop of that and diabetes, next thing that happened to me. I said I want to give me peace, not rest in it. That bread pudding so sweet at a march in a pride parade.
Out of all the major American accents, which one, when you hear it, is like nails to a chalkboard?
Man, tell me I open up the comment section, they talking about the southern accent is the most annoying. Are you kidding me? Have y'all heard everybody else, bro? Y'all know I start talking all fast when y'all done irritate me, man. I see you want to play some games. You will have a hard time trying to find an accent more lovely than this. When I first came to this country, I did not know where the accent come from. I watch all of these BET. You sound like Jody from Baby Boy. Huh? Tyrese, I just don't understand why y'all would say something like that about people down in Mississippi. I mean, we all talk like dang on boom hour, man. Just dang on fish and shooting and stuff like that, man. Dang on, just dang on hay bale, man. I mean, come on now, brother. I mean, there's a lot of accents down in the South. You can't label us all in the same basket. I mean, the song sound like this right here. And the song just sound like me. Like, bro, you gotta switch it up. But I'm just saying, you will run into great difficulty trying to find an accent. Man, are any of y'all traumatized like me? That brother walked up to that machine, man. I clenched so tight, my prostate started pop locking. And I'm talking about, boy, that machine can make a mess real fast, bro. Like a human body just don't even look like it's made out of human no more, fam. Just ragdoll, just wham, 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 blood everywhere. Boy, I'm having flashbacks. Bro! Now, hold on, brother, man. No, I got this one, Earl. What is this? Did y'all boil the crab in man milk? Bro, I don't even know what to say. They're like toasted strudel icing, dog. Like, y'all was supposed to use seasoning, not this suspicious substance. Is that eggnog, nigga? Man, I'm offended, honestly, bro. I'm a southerner. Y'all ain't got no business doing this.
I got a question. Would you fight me for $30 million US?
Brother, you would have a hard time finding anybody I wouldn't fight for $30 million. I come from poverty and I'm financially responsible. Even in this economy, that is retirement money, okay? Worst case scenario, I die, my family straight. But most likely, if I'm getting paid that much, I'm putting on a show, fam. You got to put them hands on me, and I know how to squabble a little bit.
Me crazy. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, you messed up, big dog. I mean, there were signs that she wasn't to be trifled with, and you ignored them, okay? First of all, she carrying a 40-pack of H2O on the scout meet. You know why I was up there? So she can keep her hands free, but you managed to make her so mad that she threw an entire case of water at you, cuz. You understand what kind of anger it take to do that to somebody? Bro, that reminded me of when Rock Lee dropped on weights at the tuning exam, bro. She just powered up when she did that, and I hope she gave you that business, because you was in the wrong. And I'm not just taking her side because, you know, she threw a case of water at you. But it played a really big part in it, though, because based on that way her kid had screamed, "Mama!" Like, that was desperation right there, fam. That was tied. She done crashed out every day of the week, and I'm gonna just make sure I ain't the next victim.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.